5 best passports that any person can obtain in a short period, either through investment, donation, or by staying within a country. First, we must mention Malta. Many people consider this option if they cannot get a really good passport like Spain in just 2 years for Latinos, but still want to obtain one of the best passports in the world without needing a visa for the US, just the ESTA, or because they want to go to Canada, Australia, or China without a visa. The program costs approximately €1,100,000 for a family of 4, and the issuance time is about 1.5 years. The only problem I see is that you either apply now or you likely won't be able to do so at all, because the European Union heavily penalizes this program and it's under serious scrutiny for termination. However, I should mention that Malta is not the only EU country that offers it. Countries like Slovakia, Hungary also offer similar paths, not through donation, but through investments of similar amounts within the country in underdeveloped areas, recognizing you as a new citizen through honorable means. In fact, even Austria offers this for an amount between 3 to 10 million euros. These cases are usually handled discretionary and not public investment programs like those in the Caribbean or El Salvador. Continuing with the European Union, we have Portugal with the Golden Visa, as it doesn't require you to live there long each year, just 1 or 2 weeks per year, and in 5 years you can apply for Portuguese citizenship. Let's say it's a longer naturalization process than in Spain for Latinos, but it requires less physical presence because many people either can spend 9 months per year in Spain or don't want to become a Spanish tax resident, since the taxes during those 2 years might be not worthwhile. To obtain the Portuguese Golden Visa, the real estate option is no longer available, but the investment in funds remains, which is good because it's an investment of €500,000, not a donation. So in 5 years, when you get the passport, you recover your investment from the fund. Still in Europe, but outside the European Union, we have Serbia. In Serbia, you must make a donation or investment of €350,000 to €500,000, depending on your profile, where you are from, and your profession, by exception, just like in Hungary or Slovakia. In less than 1 year, you can have the passport in your hands, in fact, even less than 6 months, and you don't need to live there a single day to obtain it. You just need to spend 1 week to do the biometrics and have your passport issued. Going to America, we can get Mexico or Argentina citizenship by exception in less than a year, just if we met some requirements to be accepted by exception. More or less, the investment or donation needed is between $300,000 to $500,000, depending on your profile, global reputations, or businesses. For example, in Argentina, we have processed a real example of individuals who have obtained Argentine citizenship without the minimum 2 years stay. This showed through projects involving significant local job creations, genuine support for reputable NGOs, technological education programs, and environmental innovation initiatives. Now, I don't want to mention one specific country, but rather encourage you to take advantage of the possibility of obtaining a second citizenship if your country has a bilateral agreement that shortens the required residency period. For example, I'm Spanish. If I go to Mexico or El Salvador, I don't need to spend 4, 5, or 6 years there to naturalize. In just 2 years, I can have it done. The same applies to Latin America countries like Brazil and the community of Portuguese language countries, or El Salvador with the Spanish-speaking nations. Also Panama with Italy, because the Italian people can get PR instantly. These are the main options I see in this video. Of course, there are many more, and we will talk about them in future videos. For now, if you need help obtaining a second citizenship, I invite you to fill out the form in the description so we can know which one you are looking for.